Okay, welcome back. A week later, so I have been a mad printer. I started remaking some things, but before we get to that, I enlarged one of the assets that came with it just to see if I could print it bigger and see what she came out looking like. And I think she came out looking pretty good. This actually was detached from the hand, which it was supposed to be. You know, it's like her hand is out. But I dropped it on the ground, so it actually snapped her hand right over here. So in order to make it more solid, when I glued it back on, I kind of glued the bottom of her thumb to this, just to make it a little more solid. But it does print with this being held only by this hand. You just can't drop it. She came out pretty good, I'd say. So most of you that have watched the videos have already seen the initial ones, the first couple that I printed, the very small, tiny ones. So then I started printing some chess pieces. Got some Han Solo here. I got a couple more that are curing outside at the moment. They came out pretty well, but the base didn't come out quite flat, so I may have to shave that down a little bit. So anyway, I have a giant AT-AT walker that I printed out when I got my first printer. So it's a bunch of pieces. They're all supposed to move, but with the filament, they got so tight and they snapped, so I just glued them into place to where you can stand up. So let's compare. Okay, so you have him, and then you have this. I think the legs look so much better, and the feet and everything. This will actually turn. I can actually turn that. It's real tight right now, so with one hand, but it is movable. But the biggest difference that you can see, oops, sorry about that, would be the head compared to the head. So you can see it's much, much cleaner. Now don't forget to actually put holes when you print. I forgot, and I had some issues with it breaking right there, but I can just glue that up and when I finish printing. These pieces are just a hair too big, these three body pieces. You'll need to reduce them, well, if you end up with this exact model. I tried looking for it again, I couldn't find it. But at 100%, barely sticks over. You'll have to drop it down to like 97, 98%. But everything else should still fit and it won't look too weird because it's not a huge difference. But yeah, the head makes a world of difference, so you can just see the quality difference. Yeah, let's put that back. Now, the main reason for this video is I have received the new Elegoo printing trays. For those of you that have watched some of these videos from other people, you know that Elegoo sells extra metal trays, which are expensive. They sell, and they had a 4-pack of trays. Well, over the last 6 months, the 4-pack has been unavailable. When I kept trying to purchase on their website, it wouldn't let me do it. Amazon kept saying unavailable. So when I asked them about it, I got a reply back, and they said that due to feedback, they were remaking them. They were remanufacturing them with some changes. And that's what we have right here. We have the new ones. I don't think there's going to be any difference. I haven't seen the 4-pack, so I don't know what the difference is actually going to be like, but at least you get to see what the new ones look like. Probably just like the same. But there were some complaints with the originals. So we have the resin tanks. Okay, let's open these guys up. Okay. nice. Okay, not exactly sure why they would include some Allen wrenches for some resin tanks unless the lids screw on to secure them. I guess it's just to replace the film underneath if need be. Do not touch the FET release film on either side. Well, I just touched it, so you can clean it though with some alcohol and it's fine. Now the problem I have though is I see inside there, I don't think you can actually see them. There's what looks to be air bubbles in the FEP there. Yeah, you can't really see them. They're not fingerprints or anything, but there's actual little like air bubbles inside there. There you go. They look like, in the camera, they just look like water spots or something, but those are actually little bubbles. Yeah, they're definitely little bubbles. Let me check the other one. Yeah, that's it. Let's let that box fall. And well, the lid is definitely secure. I mean, I wouldn't want to tilt it upside down, but it's got a nice seal on it. Yeah, this one's got some in it too. Not as bad though. Yeah, right over there. And you can see the one right over there. Right there in the light. See it? I don't think that'll affect the print, but there is a possibility. Okay, I guess I could. Oh, okay. That's more than likely actually not the air bubble. That's my mistake. Sorry, you guys can laugh at me all you want. That's probably from the cover, the protective piece. So, is there anything else? There's nothing else. No actual instructions in the box about how to take care of these or how long you can store the resin inside here, as opposed to putting it in a sealed bottle. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys the new ones. They're plastic, lightweight, and unfortunately they raised the price on them though. It was something like $30 or something for 4 of them, and I think these are $40 for 2 of them. And they are plastic. They aren't the metal resin tanks, which I think go for $80 or something. Anyway, just wanted to show you those. Limited quantity from what I understand, so if you haven't gotten yours, you might want to get them right away.